Hey guys, there are those who think that critics are out there to crush the hopes and dreams of the artistic and the creative. I can't speak for everyone who's posted their opinion about any given product, but me personally, I'm out there reviewing because I think that the artistic and the creative can benefit from what I have to say. If they can learn how to make their artistic works a little less awful based on what I have to say in these reviews, then, hey, my job is done. So on that note, let's talk about Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa. Let's get this out of the way nice and quick. This animation may be the worst I've ever seen in my life. Hands down. I'd say it looks like crap, but that doesn't go far enough. Imagine the worst animation you've ever seen and pretend that took a crap. And I really need to question this title. Why do they spell Rapsittie like this? I mean, if it was Rap City, I can get behind that. But Rapsittie? I really hope they didn't go out of their way for misspelling that terrible just because the star of the movie is this little black kid. Otherwise, that'd be the most offensive thing I'd ever seen on the WB. Oh yeah. This isn't some weird little student film that somehow went viral. A national television company actually paid for this thing to exist. I am not kidding. By the way, you gotta love how these titles are written in Comic Sans. Oh, hi, Daddy Derek. How's your sex life? Don't answer that!
You fine-looking kitty cat, you.
Hush up.
Nice subtitle, too. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, this movie knows it's going to be so popular that, of course, it's going to have sequels. We don't want to get this movie confused with Rapsittie Street Kids, The Last Night. And yes, we'll get to that eventually. Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa. Believe in Santa, or what? The spirit of Christmas will be lost forever? Santa will hunt you down and kill you? Somewhere a fairy falls down dead? What?! Anyway, we open on this little kid named Ricky, who says that he's walking home after shopping with his grandma, but she's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he had to bust a cap in her ass?
It was the week before Christmas that I'm talking. I spent the day shopping with my grandma, walking all through the crowded mall, the pump and deck, the halls, pine trees with lights and all, and I'm just gawking.
The first lyrics of the first song of the movie is about him shopping with his grandma. Street, yo.
There ain't no party like Bananas Tea Party. Hi, ho.
Cause all the toy stores are looking mighty packed. Electronic toys, video games, balls and bats.
Because when talking about a toy store and how everyone is inside it, marveling at its many treasures within, the best thing to do is to focus on a completely different place with no one in sight.
I saw a scooter with a motor, that was fat.
No, you didn't. That's a truck. Then again, I can't get too miffed by that line. Here's Ricky in an overhead shot, and I swear to God, I thought that we were looking at a lump of dog shit. If I have no idea what I'm looking at, it's understandable that Ricky would be similarly confused.
One, two, three is all I see.
He walks home all dejected because he only has 3. Which is technically true, even though nobody says they have 3 quarters, they say they have 75 cents. And oh my god, dramatic snowflake! So he's all bummed out about not having money to buy a gift for his crush, Nicole. Wasn't he just singing about how he was out shopping with his grandma? Maybe we can establish how much money she has before we jump to conclusions about how tragic this is?
Mama, I miss you big. Mama, you gave me despair 'cause of love. So I'll give despair 'cause of love.
Pop quiz. Which of these 3 things on the screen is the lifeless doll? The answer may surprise you. And are they inside of a giant mouth? What's with the clenched teeth back there? And don't backhand her cooch, what's wrong with you? We then cut to Rapsittie Street Elementary, where they apparently strive for excellence. Okay, so the misspelling of Rapsittie is not a racial slur, it's just a sad indicator that the school board in this town is made up of a bunch of morons. Much better! And wow, this school is made up of the oldest looking children I've ever seen. I'm completely dumbfounded. How does a movie not know how to make its human characters look like humans, but it still somehow knows how to make them look like old people?
Whoa, look at all the ornaments.
Look at this guy in the middle. He's clearly in front of these other two people. I say people because I have no idea if they're supposed to be kids or teachers, but that should place his feet at right about here. He's hovering like he's David Blaine.
I'm a decorating master, no one is faster. Don't you know I'm a Christmas tree blaster?
But don't get a swelled head. You're still not one of us.
Why do I get the feeling that this kid is really dreaming of a white Christmas?
Class, sit down. You too, young Miss Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole. Sit pretty.
Not funny.
Well, yeah, that is true. It's not funny.
Oh, recess. When we return, we will exchange gifts. Can't we please give out our presents now? Please? I said after recess because I need a recess.
Okay, let's go out and do some skating. You won't catch me hesitating.
The rapping master needed time so he could fight a decent rhyme?
Make sure all of you are bundled up good.
Are you sure you don't mean make sure you're all bundled up excellently?
You finished second grade, I hope you can tell if you're doing good or doing well.
Remember, come in promptly at the bell.
Which bell? The school bell or the bell from Notre Dame? Once recess has begun, they spend a few minutes trying to rip off Charlie Brown.
I'm gaining on you, Smithy! You're mine now, Smithy!
Hang on, Tug! I'm coming!
Hey, Todd. I can feel a big tug. Get it? Big tug?
Oh, I get it. Obviously, a big tug is all that these animators were doing.
Had enough yet? Aren't you tired of tugging along?
We also meet this kid named Smithy, who I think we're supposed to laugh at because he's fat, but then again, we never see him actually eat the sandwich that he's carrying around. What, does he just have to keep a sandwich with him at all times for psychological comfort? My god, even the music has no idea what it's doing. It sounds like it's going through puberty. Hark the herald angels sing!
Ouch! Ow! Ow! Miss Parrington, get him away from me!
Get him away from me.
That means he likes you.
Remember, ladies, if a boy gives you any kind of physical or emotional pain, that means that he likes you! Seriously, what the hell?
Hello, sir. I hope you have a really, really happy holiday.
Why, thank you, Lene.
Why, thank you! Oh, you're over there. Why, thank you!
Okay, children, I wish you all a wonderful holiday. Now, please clean up your area before you leave. Remember, things in order teaches you good skills.
Meaning, I suppose, that these animators lived in absolute squalor? On their way home, Ricky meets up with Nicole to give her her Christmas present.
What do you want, Ricky? What could we possibly have to talk about?
We can all discover something important about giving, just like Santa.
W to the H to the MZ, yo!
Santa Claus?
Duh! You know the very important man that won't visit you if you're not good?
Does Santa shop at the mall? No! So that makes me perfect, since all of my presents come from the mall.
You're perfectly weird, Nicole.
Said the 3-foot-tall preteen who brought a security sandwich to school.
This is from the heart.
Also, girls, anytime a boy gives you something that he says is from the heart, you need to put on your BJ faces. Because Nicole is a steaming pile of bitch, she rejects the second-hand gift and tells Ricky to piss off.
Hey, brat! Who do you think you are, treating people the way you do?
We later follow Nicole and Rule 63 Millhouse walking home together, when nothing that's happened so far would suggest that they'd be any kinds of friends with each other. When they... Hey, wait a minute. They're about to cross Rapsittie Street, and it has the correct spelling? So this isn't a matter of the street having a strange name, it's the elementary school which doesn't know how to spell. How very excellent.
Ricky, who gave you that candle?
Why do you care? It's just a candle.
That is a really mean thing to say.
No, it isn't. That was a stupid thing to say. Nice work on this tree, too. They forgot to erase this extra bit of negative space between the branches, which now looks like awkwardly placed snow. The scenery in this movie is littered with vector drawings. Why can't they decide on how many dimensions it's supposed to have?
Oh, see, for the kids nowadays.
I'm just going to assume that was a glitch in the sound mixing. And what is Ricky doing to disturbingly bright candlelight? Writing his letter to Santa.
Please send me a video box.
Oh, my baby must be sending letters.
No, he isn't. He's just walking, and you're the one who's clearly sending letters. This is why you actually read the script before you start animating. So he goes out to deliver the mail, and the wind somehow blows the letter away without him noticing. I'm just going to ignore how there's nothing else happening to suggest that the wind is blowing, but instead, I'm going to mock these animators for failing to give this letter a proper return address. Even if he managed to get his letter into the mailbox, and even if Santa Claus had a more finite mailing address than the North Pole, it ain't going anywhere. On the plus side, this kid has an amazing penmanship. He could be a printer or something. And, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. They got the snow on the bushes backward? Snow falls on top of things, guys, not the bottom. How do you mess that up?
What do you think Santa will bring you this year?
Special guest animator, Jimmy Screamer Claus. She berates her friend Lene about still believing in Santa Claus, and then we get a song where we discover that Nicole is actually a closet Santa believer.
Look at me, look and you'll see the best kid in the world.
I might have an easier time looking at you if the camera wasn't hopping around like it's on meth. And I thought this girl was all about pure materialism. Why is she sleeping in her grandma's room? Or did she hire the same decorator that Daddy Derek made famous?
Look at me, my room's spotless, everything in a row. Look at me, brush my teeth twice, behind my ears are so clean.
Yeah, but personal hygiene is neither naughty or nice. It just falls more into the category of personal hygiene.
Look at me, straight A student.
Can't say the same thing for this editor. You really think no one was gonna catch that snow falling up? Here, allow me.
Look at me, straight A student.
Granted, this isn't enough to save the rest of this atrocity, but still. Whoops, just ignore that. You didn't see that we ran out of scenery right there? By the way, that song lasted for 3 minutes and 11 seconds. That may not seem that long to you, but with a running time of 42 minutes and the combined strength of repetitive lyrics and horrible animation, trust me, it adds up. It's also worth noting that Nicole never gets any kind of character arc or comeuppance for lying about her believing in Santa. Her berating Lene earlier was completely meaningless.
Well, there must be a Santa Claus. Oh, Nicole seems sure that there isn't. I don't know. What am I gonna believe?
Well, enough of that, I guess. No time to experience Lene going through an existential crisis where she questions what it is she really believes in. On to the next scene. Nicole spots Ricky's letter sitting out on her front lawn, and then boom, she's there. I guess Nicole would one day grow up to become Barbara Eden? And now she's guilty of tampering with the mail. The best kid in the world is gonna get jail time for Christmas.
Even Nicole gave her my special bear that Mommy... Oh no, Ricky. What have I done?
Okay, this is the second time she's babbled incoherently, so obviously this isn't a glitch. Is she a cat lady?
Isn't that what Santa does?
I don't think so. I mean, Santa can speak every language known to man, but I've never seen him speaking in tongues. Speaking of Santa speaking every language known to man, enjoy this clip of Santa talking to a little deaf girl in Sign. This has nothing to do with the review, it's just too precious for me to not share it, and this seemed like as good a time as any to bring it up.
Isn't that what Santa does? It was from my heart.
Oh.
My god, this movie's actually making me want to hear Cece from The Neighbors! Yes, it's loud, but at least I can understand it! Now that Nicole understands the significance of the bear that Ricky was trying to give her, she goes through the garbage to try to look for it.
Have fun digging in the trash. Hope you find the garbage you're looking for.
For those of you who couldn't tell, this Todd character is voiced by Nancy Cartwright, who is responsible for many voices on The Simpsons, including Nelson Muntz. This movie hires a great voice actress who is no stranger to voicing bullies, and apparently they told her to put on her Ralph Wiggum voice.
Have fun digging in the trash. Hope you find the garbage you're looking for.
I can't possibly imagine a bigger waste of talent.
Oh, honey, by the time I got out of the mall, the cleaners had already closed. So I bought you a new suit.
No surprises there. That's how I get most of my suits.
No, your ears aren't deceiving you. That signature laugh belongs to none other than Mark Hamill. Well, at least now we know where the budget for this movie went. They go through the trouble of getting Mark frigging Hamill, and they only give him 8 lines in total. And one of those lines is about how he gets his suits? Okay, I'll play. And as for the suit, it wasn't cheap. You ought to know, you bought it.
Come on, let's get out of here before someone sees us with them. Or smells us with them.
Those guys are so lame.
At least they're smart enough to know that sandwiches are for eating. And I thought that we were in the Rocky Mountains somewhere. Why does this look like the Dead Sea? Nicole and her kinda sorta friends decide to look in the junkyard, but oh no! Guard puppies!
What are we gonna do?
I have a great idea.
What? Have a picnic?
Just watch how smart I am.
Wow, I didn't know that when sandwiches explode, they turn into gummy bears. So they find the bear, yay, and they somehow get lost instead of simply going back the way they came.
Just climb into that tree and jump over.
A lady does not climb trees.
She does if she doesn't want to be late. Besides, now is not the time to be a girl.
Okay, I know that there's gonna be a bit of animosity between the sexes among kids from time to time, but what's with all the boy versus girl jokes? Is this really the kind of thing you want in a Christmas movie? You want to push themes of togetherness and peace on earth and all that while saying that boys are better than girls? You're very confused, movie. They get back to Ricky's house. Nicole gives the bear back to Ricky. He insists that the bear belongs to her now because friendship, and not once does Nicole even try to apologize for being a stuck-up bitch. Nice arc, movie. Then we jump back to Lene's family for no reason.
I remember one early morning, my sister, brother, and I running down the stairs, so excited, only to find nothing under the tree. We thought that Santa had completely forgotten about us. Well, I ran to the front window to see if Santa was flying by. And to my surprise,
she saw Mommy boinking Santa Claus. Seriously, what's with the porn music? Lene is still having trouble with believing in Santa, but a little song with her daddy clears that right up.
Do you see him?
I do, Daddy. Oh, there he is. He's there because I believe in him. Right, Daddy?
Exactly. It's what's in your heart that matters most.
Is that what you're relying on, movie? You're counting on me to simply believe that you're not a steaming pile of crap? Because I gotta tell you, I don't have that kind of faith. Christmas comes the next morning, and Nicole gets a video box. She decides to share it with Ricky, carrying out a button for how she has a zipper in the back of her head.
Santa made a terrible mistake. He sent this present to the wrong house. So I ran over here as fast as I could.
I thought you didn't believe in Santa.
Of course I do. How else could your present get to my house?
Postal error?
Come over later and we'll go to Linnea's house.
Or you could, I don't know, hang out with him until you go to Linnea's house? Wasn't this supposed to be the turning point where you realize how good of a friend he is? Meanwhile, at Linnea's house, her sister Jenny, who is a toddler wearing lipstick, ew, gets a pony for Christmas, and she proceeds to romp and play directly behind it, which is the safest place to be around a horse. And then Nicole shows up with Ricky, his grandma, and Smithy. I know that Christmas is supposed to be about spending time with friends and family and all, but a phone call asking if she can bring all these other people might have been nice.
Do you know what, Nicole? I never stopped believing in Santa. And you don't have to stop either.
I won't.
That makes two of us.
Great Grandma, you always know just what to say.
Christmas!
Yeah.
Whatever, lady. Going into a stroke is so lame.
Believe in Santa. Yeah!
That's right.
That is the name of the movie we're in.
And a Merry Christmas to all.
Shut that door.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good riddance. So that was Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa. It's garbage. The animation is the worst I've ever seen in my life. The character designs are hideous. The writing is terrible. It wastes some great vocal talent. The editing is beyond amateur. And the message of believing in Santa has absolutely nothing to do with this story. It looks like it's going to be about Nicole coming out of the closet and being out and proud with her belief in Santa, but that never happens. Ricky doesn't convince her to believe in Santa, so his childlike belief doesn't really do anything either. Linnea almost has a character arc with her questioning and realizing what it is that she really believes in, but her shaken beliefs in Santa are confirmed in a matter of minutes, so it might as well have not even been a thing to begin with. Rapsittie Street Kids Believe in Santa is in no way whatsoever dependent on believing in Santa. In conclusion, if a TV company commissions you for a new show, don't let this happen to you.
I'm the mother-flippin' rhinoceros. My beats are fat and the birds are on my back and I'm horny. If you choose to proceed, you will indeed concede. 'Cause I hit you with my flow, the wild rhyme will stampede. I'm not just wild, I'm trained, domesticated. I was raised by a rapper and writer that dated and subsequently procreated. That's how it goes. Here's the hip-hop-opotamus, the hip-hop.
They call me the hip-hop-opotamus. My lyrics are bottomless. They call me the hip-hop-opotamus. Flows that glow like phosphorus. Popping off the top of this esophagus. Rocking this metropolis. I'm not a large water-dwelling mammal. Where did you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did Steve tell you that perchance? Steve.
My rhymes and records, they don't get played. Because my records and rhymes, they don't get made. And if you rap like me, you don't get paid. And if you roll like me, you don't get laid.
My rhymes are so potent that in this small segment I made all of the ladies in the area pregnant. Yeah, sometimes my lyrics are sexist, but you lovely bitches and hoes should know I'm trying to correct this.
Other rappers diss me, say my rhymes are sexy. Why?
Why?
What?
Why exactly?
What? Why?
Be more constructive with your feedback, please. Why?
Why? 'Cause I rap about reality. Like me and my grandma drinking a cup of tea. There ain't no party like banana this tea party. Hi, ho. I'm the mother flippin'.
I'm the mother flippin'.
I'm the mother flippin'.
Who's the mother flippin'?
I'm the mother flippin'.
I'm the mother flippin'.
I'm the mother flippin'.
Mother flippin'.
Subscribe, like, follow, comment, share, watch more.